Here we have a lovely little 2002 Volkswagen Polo in the redwood purple. It's the 5-door hatch and it's a lovely little first car for someone or a nice cheap run around. It's in a lovely condition for its age, as you'll see throughout the video. Starting with the offside front tyre. Now this looks like a fairly new tyre. As you can see, you've easily got a good 5 to 6 millimeters of tread. Looking at the offside front hubcap, as you can see, it's a very minor little curb there. Also looking round the rest, again, a very light curb mark on the outside there. There's no cracks and it's still fitted on nicely. Looking at the offside of the vehicle, taking a look for any small dents or dinks. I can see one light dink on the rear door, but no signs of any dents at all. Around the offside front arch, of course, is the odd 1 or 2 light scratches that will require a little bit of a polish, but nothing to be concerned about. Driver's mirror, that's fine, no damage at all there. Driver's door itself, of course, there's some light scratches around the door handle that'll need a good mop and polish. A couple of minor little touch-ins in the door edge, again on the plastics, nothing much you can do about those. Both the sills look well. You've got your wind deflectors on the vehicle as well. Apart from that, no real sign of any damage at all. Rear door, again, we've got some scratches that'll need a polish. This one here, I can just about get my nail into it, so it should be able to mop out, if not just a little bit of paint. A couple of touch-ins in the door edge there as well. Apart from that, I couldn't spot anything else really to report other than some light scratches. Moving towards the rear, again, you've got a slight little dink there. It is very minor, so it shouldn't really be an issue. Looking on the rear arch, you can see there is a bit of a scuff mark, and it has taken the paint off very slightly, so a little bit of a smart repair may be required here on the rear arch. Rear tyre, again, as you can see, this is again a new tyre, so easily a good 6 millimeters of tread there. Looking at the rear hubcap, as you can see, you've got some scratches on the spokes, and again a little bit of curbing on the hub there. Again, no damage and fitted on nicely, so very minor. Moving towards the rear ends of the car. On the rear bumper here, again, there's no signs of any damage at all, just the odd 1 or 2 light scratches on the loading bay and on the boot of the vehicle. So again, just a bit of a polish needed. Looking on the rear quarter, there is a light scuff mark there. As you can see, it's just taken the paint off as well, so again, just a little bit of paint needed there. And again, a bit of a mop and polish for some light scratches on the rear quarter. Now, with the boot, it does open if you turn the key and pull at the same time. So as you can see, the boot's open fine there. You've got your parcel shelf inside, also a mat there. Underneath your tray you have got your spare wheel, so that's brilliant. But just be noted, it won't open that. You can hear the mechanism, but for some reason it won't quite release. But if you do it with the key, twist and pull at the same time, as you can see, it opens. So just be wary of that. Looking at the rear tyre, again, this is new, so you've got easily a good 6 millimeters there. Rear hub, taking a good look at the condition. Again, some minor little marks there on the outside edge, but no cracks or any damage at all to the hub. Looking down the near side of the vehicle, again, just 1 or 2 very light dinks down the body, no signs of any dents. A couple of touch-ins in the door edge, 1 or 2 light scratches again on the paintwork of the rear door. Front door edge isn't bad at all. And again, a little bit of touch-ins there on the paintwork, as well as a bit of a polish, but nothing really at all serious to report. Some light scratches around the front arch, very light scuff mark there. Again, we'll need a little bit of paint, as you can see. I can get my fingernail into those scratches. And again, a new tyre there on the front, so a good 5 millimeters easily there. So it looks like it's had some tyres, 4 new tyres, very recently. Front hubcap, as you can see, there's a bit of a crack in there, so it will need a new hubcap. Again, they're not expensive at all, so shouldn't really break the bank balance with just 1 new hubcap there. Moving around to the front of the vehicle, again, some light little scratches, a couple of touch-ins there on the bonnet and front bumper of the vehicle. But just be noted, as you can see, there is a scuff mark here, so again, this will require a bit of a smart repair on the front bumper. Taking a look at the interior. Now, just to be noted, the rear door on the driver's side won't open, so there is a problem with the mechanism there. If we move around to the near side, as you can see, it opens perfectly fine. Interior wise, you've obviously got the full cloth interior. Now there's no sign of any damage whatsoever inside. A little bit of a stain here, just needs a good valet. You've also got a very minor little hole there, which I've just noticed. There's a very little hole there on the interior. Back of the seats are in good condition, even the carpets there are nice and clean. Taking a look in the front, your driver's seat is in nice condition, only a very slight bit of wearing on the bolster. Your front passenger seat's also in nice condition. Now, paperwork wise, service book here, we're looking at a full partial franchise history. So you've got 8,000 there from Volkswagen, 13, 17, 24, 31, so you can see quite a few Volkswagen stamps, 35 again at Volkswagen, 37, and then if we skip a couple of pages, your last service was done at 50,000 miles. So that's what its last service was. Looking at the MOT certificate, it does expire here 5th of February 2017, so it's just had an MOT and it passed with flying colours with no advisories. Looking at the V5, we're looking at 4 owners on the vehicle, so 4 owners in total. Stepping around on the driver's side so I can start the car. Now we do get 2 keys with the car, the other key is to follow, so I've only got the 1 key with me now. The immobiliser doesn't work, you do have to insert the key into the door. Looking at the dash here whilst I start the car. So you can see the service light is flashing there. No issues at all starting the car. As you can see, we're looking at mileage wise 61,868 miles on the clock, so not bad at all for its age. You've even got half a tank of fuel in there as well, which is nice. But I've taken the car down the road and there doesn't seem to be any issues with the running. Radio works no problem. Blowers work fine as well. No air conditioning, but there's no issues at all with the blowers. And there we go, guys. That is the 2002 Volkswagen Polo in the Redwood Purple. Again, for the age, it's done very good mileage. It's got full service history as well. So a nice looking car for its age. 2002 Volkswagen Polo.